What's up, everyone? Welcome once again to the channel. It's your boy Luis Portelles, and today we are going to be talking about Miss Namibia 2025. And I believe this is my very first time covering Miss Namibia here on the channel. I did get a couple of your requests recently for me to cover this, as it happened less than 24 hours ago. And hear me out. Honestly, I wanted to recap the whole thing or do like a reaction to the full performance of the winner. But realistically, I have almost no time, as in like 2 hours I'm getting picked up and I'm going to the airport heading to Cambodia for Miss Universe Cambodia. So I don't have much time on my side, but I still wanted to give you guys something. And one thing that I love about girls from Namibia is their communication skills. And that's something that was really consolidated this year with Selma at Miss World 2025, who did an incredible job. So I thought, since I don't have much time to review the whole thing, maybe I can give you a Q&A reaction to the top 5 Q&A. Anyways, in the pageant world, I do believe that Q&A is one of the most important and decisive moments of the competition. So by all means, reacting to the top 5 ladies and see how they handle the nerve-wracking question and answer segment, it's very fitting. If you enjoyed this, you already know what to do. Go ahead and drop a like on this video, comment, share, and subscribe. I am trying as much as I can to cover pageants that I have also never covered before. So this is a discovery journey for me. If you have specific questions about the show, because I did go through it very quickly on my own time, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna hit play and let's get into this one. Okay, so I believe this is right after they just announced the top 5 basically. So those who didn't make the top 5 are leaving the stage, I believe. No, this is actually the top 5. Okay, they're just changing positions, which by the way, very nice stage. Very different from what we've seen on pageantry in other countries. So I like that Namibia has their own identity when it comes to the look of their show. Beautiful ladies also, all of them, different types of beauty, different prototypes. So that is also something that I'm very happy to see on this stage.
Alright. So I want you to hold the mic as I announce the judge that is about to ask you. So the judge that will be asking the question to her is Miss Jamila Uiras.
Deshi Pewa, in your view, what is the key to maintaining unity in Namibia's diverse society?
Okay, in your opinion, what is the key to maintaining unity in Namibia's diverse society? This is what I meant when I said that, by covering different pageants that I'm not used to or that I haven't covered before, it keeps it interesting because you can also tackle issues that are not necessarily um, the type of issues that I'm used to hearing about in terms of, like the Philippines or Canada or different places where I have lived for the past couple of years. So let's see how she handled this. It's actually a very good question.
The key to maintaining unity in our beautiful, diverse country is embracing that we are unique, we are different, but yet we are still one. As we went on our national trip, we saw how different cultures had similar things in common, and that is what makes us unique.
Mm. Basically, her answer boils down to there's beauty in unity, but there is also beauty in celebrating our differences. So we can all be together and at the same time acknowledge that, you know, there's things that sets us apart, but hopefully there's more things that bring us together than that sets us apart. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm a little bit tired. I'm having my coffee, but I like her answer. Very, I would say like straight to the point, kind of short. I don't know if they have like a time restraint or anything like that, but she didn't take too much time to expand, and I don't think it was necessary, as the answer was pretty targeted, pretty straight to the point.
Common, and that is what makes us unique.
Good.
right, can you take the mic? So, the judge who will be questioning you is our principal judge for tonight, Miss Jareen Hoff.
Hi, Oshri. Tell me, if money was no object, what is one of the national crises you would like to address?
Hmm. Again, a very specific question to Namibia. So I like this because, I mean, the girls are put on the spot about something that is properly typical to the country. But then also for international audience like me or people who might be watching from different countries, we also get to know a little bit more about Namibia. So let's go back, maybe 5 seconds.
National crises you would like to address?
If money was not in question, I would love to stand here in front of everybody to say that the creative industry is something that should be given a focus,
Ooh.
attention, and funding. There's no way that I have been a model for over 7 years and there hasn't been a body that is dedicated to protecting my rights, my interests, and my working
Ooh.
conditions. So that is
Ooh.
definitely something that I would do.
Wow. Okay, you know what? I actually really, really like this answer because it's not your, I would say, it's not what I expected from this type of, you know, question and answer dynamic. When you talk about money, if money was not an object, what is basically the biggest issue that you would like to address in the country? A lot of people will go for like poverty or certain, rights or equality or, stuff like that that we hear about all the time in the news. But the fact that she focused on something that is so specific, such as the creative industry, she talked about something that is also coming from her own experience, right? Something that she has dealt with herself, and acknowledging the fact that, how come nobody's fighting for my rights? How come nobody is doing something for me? If we can do it for other workers and other industries, then why can't we do it for the creative ones? Which in fairness, I think it's a very clever point because, of course, she's talking about Namibia in this case, but at the same time, creative industries suffer all over the world in so many different countries. So I think that the answer that she's giving is not only targeted to Namibia and might be accurate and precise to Namibia, but also applicable to different places in the world. So superb. Oh my God. This is why I came to Miss Namibia because I wanted the substance in the answers. Unexpected,
It's
right?
definitely something that I would do.
Well done. Thank you, Ashwini. All right, can we have our next contestant, Miss Johanna Swartboy, to come for the question? All right, the judge that is going to be questioning her, Miss Johanna, you take the mic, please. Our very purpose-driven Miss Tiala Ipinge, kindly pose your question.
Johanna, so many beautiful ladies have graced the stage. If you are crowned Miss Namibia 2025, what legacy would you hope to leave behind at the end of your reign?
Okay, so now, oh my God, I missed. No, wait, I'll just go back.
Beautiful 5. What legacy would you hope to leave behind at the end of your reign?
Okay, so now we are talking about something again. This question, I feel like, is the first one that is not so specific to Namibia per se, but this is more of a pageant question. We have already, what she's basically saying is we already have a legacy of strong, beautiful ladies coming from this pageant system in Namibia. If you were to be the next Miss Namibia, what do you want your legacy to be? So we are here in pageant territory, known waters to the international audience. So let's see how she handled this one.
Things. I stand here as a stubborn dreamer,
I have a dream. Like I said, my advocacy is called Habo. I believe in where I come from, and I stand for what I put my mind to. So the legacy I would like to leave behind to every single person in this room is to believe in yourself. Let me be an example of believing in myself and having a stubborn heart to chasing every single dream. Nothing is impossible once you put your mind to it. Everyone is here to support you. I always say, I am the main character in my life, and you are the main character in someone else's life. So be yourself.
All right, so let's comment on her performance because disclaimer, if you don't know yet, she ended up winning the pageant, so she is Miss Namibia 2025. I honestly really like the approach that is so easygoing. I don't feel like she's trying to give us like a killer Q&A performance or pull out like the fancy terms and just, try to like overshadow everyone with her wit. Instead, she is giving an honest answer from the heart that you can feel that is genuine to her. She's talking about just embracing yourself as you are. And to be honest, I would have to go a little bit deeper into her advocacy, maybe look at her profile a little bit more to really make sure what are those things that she is talking about and what has she done through her advocacy to promote, self-acceptance and self-love. But the way that she presents herself on stage already in such a confident way, such an eloquent way, such a comfortable way, it says that this is a woman that is very at peace with who she is and that has embraced fully her identity. So that's something that I really, really get from this particular performance. As I said also earlier, I did go through the show. I just haven't reacted to the whole thing, but I did go through it and I did see her performance in every single one of the segments had that that little bit of layer of confidence. You could feel like she is very in control of who she is and that she carries herself as such on the stage. So I feel like that's very refreshing. I'm having like a little bit of a deja vu moment here with a very tall, very statuesque, very smart, very clever, short hair. So it's giving a little bit of Sozi vibes. Of course, we're in Namibia here, but kind of the same type of beauty, same type of intellect. So I really like it. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know down below. This is technically your new Miss Namibia 2025. So let me know how you feel.
Character in someone else's life. So be yourself.
You feel like is that just the smile at the end?
Life. So be yourself.
Look at it. The smile, the little giggle. It's like you can feel like she's comfortable. She's not trying to like impress people by not showing her nerves or anything. I feel like she is comfortable on stage. The smile and the facial expression tells me everything that I need to know.
All right. Wonderful. Now, can we kindly have Ms. Shamont grace the stage and choose the judge who will be asking her the question for tonight?
Mm-hmm. Who will it be?
All right, you can have this, and I'll have that. All right, the judge that will be asking you tonight is Miss Maria Shiuka. Kindly pose your question.
Good evening, Shamont. You look so stunning today. My question to you tonight is, Namibia is proudly known as the land of the brave. What does bravery mean to you as a representative of this nation?
So again, we are still in the pageant question waters here. Define bravery and what it means to you. But there is a little link to the Namibian identity with the land of the brave. Namibia is the land of the brave. So what does bravery mean to you? I like that it's, there's that little link, but it's still a pageant question. So again, let's see how she handled that.
Good evening, Namibia. Bravery is truly a unique quality that Namibians hold. Bravery to me means stepping with your best foot forward, no matter what circumstances you withhold. Anything and everything is possible. As a Namibian child, I believe that it is important that we are brave enough to achieve the unachievable, because anything is possible. Thank you.
Okay. I would say I feel like she gave a very complete answer, as in she answered the question, she gave an example, like the youth, the children, and she gave a message of hope and just, go for anything that you want to achieve, go for it. That's bravery, basically. So in a way, her answer is perfect. I do feel though that out of all of the girls so far, maybe except the first candidate, I feel like her answer falls just slightly on the pageant party. Like she went the route of like inspiring the youth, and bravery is whatever you want to do, go for it, and like you can achieve it. So I do feel like she is slightly, I'm not saying like it's not fully pageant party, but she is on the line. Not too far away from it. But again, by no means this is a bad answer. I feel like she expressed herself beautifully. So yeah, it comes with the waters of this particular question. It is kind of a pageant party question, so it's hard not to give a pageant party answer.
Achievable, because anything is possible. Thank you.
And last but not least,
We have come to the final question, ladies and gentlemen. Lady in gold, your question will be coming from the ever-stunning Miss Chuna Daringo. Kindly pose your question.
Good evening, Tuilika. I would like to know from you, the Miss Namibia crown is more than just the beauty and the glamour. What does it represent to you, and how would you use it to uplift the Namibian communities?
okay, so again, we are still in the pageant question waters here. And it's basically, what does the crown represent to you and what do you want to do with it if you were to win the crown type of question. So there are 1001 ways to answer this question. It really depends on how the contestants want to justify it. So let's hear her out. But again, it's kind of a pageant party question. So I hope that she doesn't go in the pageant party realm.
Wow, first of all, that is such a powerful question. This
It
year,
is.
Miss Namibia has really proven to redefine the narrative of beauty pageants. We see how the organization is championing social movement and social advocacy. I believe that this crown extends beyond just beauty, beyond just looks, but truly it allows young women to become capacitated social reformers in their communities. Personally, I am that. Almost done. Personally, I am that. I have lived that. And I believe that the Miss Namibia crown is simply going to amplify the work that I've already been doing towards upgrading my country to the global stage.
You know what? For this, as I said, for this being a pageant party question, she gave an incredible answer. Honestly, I would say one of my favorites answer of the night. What did she call like the beauty queens, like social reformers? That's the first time that I hear this in any pageant stage, social reformers. And then she continued by acknowledging, like the title of Miss Namibia simply will amplify my voice and give me a bit of bigger platform to reach more people and have more impact, which is technically what this question needed. It's what the question asked from you, considering the legacy of the organization and whatnot. What does the title represent to you, and what would you do with it? So the answer is spot on. I love that she did not go into the pageant party waters again, and that she didn't lose that spontaneity. Spontaneity? Yeah. Is it her? She didn't lose that little, like personal approach. She doesn't feel like she was trying to overdo it or pretend to be someone else just in order to what do you call this? In order to impress the judges. Guys, it is past midnight here and I'm hanging on to dear life with my coffee. So forgive me if my words are a little bit scattered. But most definitely one of my favorite answers of the night. Let me know who will be your top 2 favorite answers of the night. I'd say that it will be between this contestant and perhaps the winner, the one who ended up winning the competition. So let me know down below if you agree or if you have a different take on this particular round. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you have any questions about the competition, everything else that happened outside of the top 5 Q&A, let me know down below. I'll try to answer to as many of you as I possibly can. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.